When I looked at all my subscriptions, I couldn't believe how many I was paying for and not using. Streaming services, apps, memberships, it adds up. That's why I use and recommend Rocket Money. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, tracks your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. The best part? You can cancel subscriptions right inside the app with just a few taps. No awkward phone calls or hunting for passwords. With Rocket Money, all your accounts are in one dashboard. Your checking, savings, loans, and investments are all there, so you can see your entire financial picture at a glance. It organizes every transaction automatically, sets budgets, sends real-time alerts for big charges, and gives you easy-to-read reports. I keep a close eye on all my finances, and Rocket Money gives me an even smarter view. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. Go now. rocketmoney.com/Kim. I tried an experiment. I asked 4 major AI chatbots if and when the United States would strike Iran. Okay, I used Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, Elon Musk's Grok, and OpenAI's ChatGPT. To get real answers, you must coach each one before it will get to specifics. All agree that a war between the U.S. is imminent, but Claude first refused to cooperate, saying the president won't say, so no one knows. Later, it narrowed its opinion to March 8th, Saturday night, Sunday morning before sunrise. Gemini predicted the nights of March 4th or March 6th. Grok says the night of February 28th. That's this Saturday. Chat says the night of March 2nd, all using Jerusalem time for predictions. Now we wait. I've started a brand new free newsletter. It's all about AI. You can sign up right now at commando.com/AI. At least 2 times a month, I bring the latest tech scoop to the Mark Arum Show. We always cover the tech that impacts your life, and we always have a laugh or two doing it. So if you missed us live in Atlanta on WSB, don't worry. We've got it right here for you. So let's dive right into the conversation. With the big game and Winter Olympics this month, it's the perfect time to get inspired and upgrade your workout routine. When you're really pushing yourself, the right gear totally makes a difference. I've been using Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic, and they've completely changed how I work out. Active noise cancellation blocks out distractions when I'm running or I'm hiking. Multi-point connectivity lets me switch so easily between my phone and laptop. And the ergonomic fit, wow, stays put no matter what I'm doing. The everyday features make them my go-to. Up to 32 hours of battery life. A 10-minute charge gives me 90 minutes of playtime, and awareness mode keeps me safe. Here's the kicker. Raycon delivers the premium sound you would expect from the big brands, but at half the price. With over 3 million customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee, there's no reason to overpay. Here's what you need to do. Go to buyraycon.com/Kim to get 15% off right now. That's buyraycon.com/Kim. buyraycon.com/Kim.
From one Hall of Famer to another, joining us live on the Mark Arum Show, our good friend Kim Commando. Kim, how are you, my friend?
I'm fabulous. Thanks for asking.
You are eligible for the for the Black Crowes tickets. If I'm eligible for the $250 from winfromkim.com, is that?
Oh, I don't know if you are.
Reciprocity, I think we call it.
I don't know. I don't think you are, but everybody else is. They just have to go to winfromkim.com. That's it.
It's almost over. The $250 a day, it's almost over.
Everybody loves that.
Go register right now, winfromkim.com. If I wanted $250, Kim, I am blowing it on restaurants, fine dining. I am a foodie to the nth degree.
Are you?
Oh yeah. This brings up a point. You don't follow me on Instagram. But if you did follow me on Instagram, Kim, at Mark Arum, you would see it's majority of food and puppy pics. But apparently my love of food could make me some money. Is it a possible side gig to eat?
You know, we've all heard about mystery shoppers, right? They've been around for decades. Mm-hmm. Mystery dining is having a resurgence, especially since COVID. Like there are companies like I Spy, Market Force, and Secret Shopper. And basically what happens is that they give you some gift cards and you go out to eat. And then afterwards you take some photos and you talk about the service and how the food was. And then you report back. You can get a dinner budget up to $150. Lunch gigs maybe up to $75. Of course, you're not going to start there. You're going to start like with Chipotle or Krispy Kreme, mm-hmm. Or maybe Xfinity or something like that. And then, but once you start, giving it some good feedback and doing some good gigs, then you specialize in like fine dining. You go to cocktail lounges. Also even includes hotel stays. And it does include maybe even tips and travel budgets too.
Wow. So is it in this side gig, is it the benefit just free meals and cocktails and tips and maybe a hotel, or do you get paid in addition to that?
Oh, no, you're just getting free meals.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I mean, hey, that for, a lot of us are food insecure. Food sometimes is better than money. It certainly is for me. So how do I sign up? I mean, I've got the bona fides, Kim. I have got the bona fides. How do I sign up for this?
One guy said that he eats out about $13,000 a year worth. At one of these sites. I mean, that's a lot of food. I Spy, Market Force, Secret Shopper, links at commando.com with a K, of course. Mm-hmm. Now, if you just Google this, you're going to find every scam under the sun.
Okay.
And so these are really the three drivers that are legit. And again, that's I Spy, EYE Spy, Market Force, and Secret Shopper.
And I would imagine they tell you where to go. You don't just go, hey, I'm going to go to...
Oh, no. You have to fill out an application, answer a whole bunch of questions. You may or may not be selected. And then if you are selected, it's just like a job. And by the way, the more expensive the meal, the more detailed the feedback. This gentleman that I spoke to, that he did get a $275 meal at a fine restaurant that included 2 bottles of wine.
Whoa.
Okay. But he said the report took about 3 hours to do afterwards. So, there's pros and cons to everything. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
So who's funding all of this? Why does this service exist? What's the end game?
Sometimes you have just market research. The corporations are behind it.
Gotcha.
So if you're going to go into Chipotle or Krispy Kreme, as I mentioned, that's going to be funded by Chipotle or Krispy Kreme because maybe they want to see how a particular store is being, how the service is in a store, rather. I was hesitating because it reminded me of there's a supermarket chain called Albertsons. And the CEO of that supermarket chain would routinely fly in from city to city to check out the stores. But as it turned out, the employees would look at FlightAware and start seeing when his plane was coming in. And so what he had to do, he'd actually have to black out the tail number because everybody knew when he was arriving. So it wasn't really just a spot on oh, how's everybody doing?
Well, God forbid he flies commercial. That would have been. I want to end with this, Kim. I told you last week I regifted my Meta glasses, but these smart glasses are becoming more and more prevalent. And apparently Ray-Bans with tiny cameras now are checking folks out.
Well, it's actually a little bit more than that. You have Meta's Ray-Ban glasses. They pack a 12-megapixel camera, and they have 5 mics. And so you can say, hey, Meta, take a video. A small white LED light blinks when recording, but it's invisible in sunlight. But the big thing about this is that Meta is now putting facial recognition called name tag into these glasses. And it's going to match your face against 3 billion folks across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And then imagine this. Somebody's walking up to you, Mark, with these Meta Ray-Ban glasses. And it says, oh, Mark Arum. He is a morning show guy at WSB. And these are his last 3 social media posts. And so that's what's happening, is that it's going to be able to identify just about anybody who you see as you are walking down the street or in a coffee shop, wherever.
I'm not worried about that because most facial recognition software identifies me as Adam Sandler. So people are going to be like, oh, what's Adam Sandler doing walking down Peachtree Street in Atlanta? That's kind of scary,
Well,
though.
There's actually this guy, his name's David Williams. He met a woman on a dating app. They went back to a hotel. He secretly recorded the entire encounter using his smart glasses. And the next day, she texted him, said, hey, thanks for a good time. And he said, well, here, maybe you want the video. The guy wore the smart glasses to bed. That should have been a red flag. He had to plead guilty to voyeurism.
If you're watching the live feed, you see my shocked face right now on the video. OMG. All right. Vinny. Vinny's the out on the prowl. If a lady, you meet a lady out and she won't take off her glasses, require the glasses come off. That's crazy. All right. Winforkim.com, winfromkim.com, winfromkim.com, $250 a day, almost over. Kim, great stuff as always, my friend.
You betcha. Thanks, Mark.
Hey, if you love staying tech ahead, then you're going to love, I'm talking about my free newsletter called The Current. Join almost 1 million folks who get it every single day. It's quick, smart, and only takes 5 minutes a day. Yes. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.